Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm DDF Racer and we're back in TOCA 2 to do some more racing against the AI in our offline championship mode. Obviously this is part 4 of the championship. Now, it's been a few weeks. I've had a few things going on in real life, so apologies for missing you guys last week. But welcome along, great to see you. Norman, Chris, Rexy, Olaf, Very Important Potato, Tuzkinity. Oh, it's great to have you here, guys. It's currently 6:05 in the morning for me here, so it's a little bit early. I might still have a little bit of a case in the morning voice, but we're going to go and give this a good go. We're going to give this our best shot. Now, if you remember the previous round, we spent about 3 hours trying to get through Croft, which was not doing too much for my mental health, to be honest with you. The AI kept on just crashing us off the road. My driving wasn't great, to be honest with you, but yeah, I've had a couple of weeks off, you know. I've had a nice relax, a nice recharge, I wish, and we're gonna go and give it another go again today, guys. Wojtek, welcome to the stream, good to see you. Yeah, 6:05 in the morning here, so yeah, still a little bit tired, shall we say, still a bit waking up. Is there a Dutch flag on my top hanging on the door? Yes, there is. There is. That is for Jelle, of course, and Rexy, and anyone else in the chat who is from the Netherlands. Yeah, it's the only decorations I've got at the moment. Everything is kind of in boxes and being packed away because, good news, on the last stream I said I was going to go and have a look at some houses. Well, it turns out I actually went and got one. So things are a little bit messy at the moment, and you may notice that my seating arrangement is slightly different. I don't know if you can see it there. I've got the dining chair special because this happened to my old chair. When I was doing some editing about a week ago, I just had a bit of a lean back and a stretch, and my chair just snapped on me. So apologies. You're going to hear a lot of that during today's stream, unfortunately. Ed, DDF room tour when? Well, when the new house gets set up, of course. I will be purchasing a new rig, finally, with an actual racing seat and maybe a new wheel as well. We'll see how we go, see how much money I've got left after everything is sorted out. But that's pretty much it, really. That's where I'm at the moment, guys. Let's go and do some TOCA 2 racing, shall we? I've already got it fired up in the background. Now, I'm going to be honest, I have done a little bit of practice since the last stream. When I say a little bit, well, maybe half an hour or so last night, just to try and get back up to speed again. Make sure my wheel works properly, because every time I start TOCA 2, it's like an adventure. Sometimes it's different, sometimes it doesn't want to work at all. Where's Claire? Mr. Capitals. She is currently in the room next to me, asleep right now. I haven't had much sleep, to be honest with you. She went out for a few drinks with a few work people last night, and she's not feeling too well. So, yeah, she's currently resting, so I should really try and remember to keep it down. I don't want to wake her up, you know? But I get a bit excited. I get a bit excited on these streams sometimes, on all my streams. And that is one of the benefits, I guess, of living in Australia, is I get to do all these races at these weird and wonderful times in the morning for me, but convenient for you. Yeah, Ed. I've been trying to get Claire on for video for a long time. It will happen at some point, I hope, I'm sure. You can't force these things, though. It'll happen, and when it does, it'll be awesome. Because she's actually a really good driver. She did a advanced driving course as part of her old job. She had to basically do avoidance driving, you know, well, I can't think of the word for it. Advanced driving, I guess, maybe, you know, all the controlled skids and wheel spins and everything like that. And yeah, she's good. She saved my life at least once in some traffic situations with her fast thinking and awesome driving. So if anything, she's better than me. Anyway, let's pause the music and switch over to TOCA 2 mode. So here we are in the game, getting ready to go, and as you can see, yep, start race is highlighted, ready to go. But before we get stuck into it, thank you Streamlabs, thank you for the reminder. In fact, Streamlabs, now that you're working, now that you decided to wake up as well, if you're enjoying the music in the background, then there is a link to that. It should come up in the chat right now, that exclamation mark music. If you want to find a link to my Discord server and join in the chat in between the races, basically exclamation mark Discord. And there are a few other commands in there as well, like exclamation mark uptime, exclamation mark, what was it? Obviously the votes you've got now at the bottom of the screen, so you can vote whether I'm going to bin it or not. And I will do my best to remember to reset the vote in between each race. I might need some help with that, guys. I might need some help. But before we do get started, hey, Joe! Welcome to the stream, Mr. Joe Muckford. That's early for you. Jeez, okay. Before we get started in the stream, I actually have a very important message. Thanks to Ed again for this, but before we did our first round of the TOCA 2 Championship, word got around to Tiff Niddell, the Tiff Niddell. And he wished me luck for the championship. Now, obviously, he was the voice in this game that if you're not already familiar with him, you'll be very familiar with him by the end of the video, the end of the stream. But yeah, we got some good words of encouragement from Tiff, so here we go. Let's play it.
Hello, Daniel. I'm thrilled to see that someone is bringing TOCA 2 back into the limelight. I can't believe it's now 22 years since I made that. I had so much fun making it, even though there were lots of hours saying, and the new Ford driver, and the new Vauxhall driver, and the new Peugeot driver. Anyway, best of luck with your new TOCA 2 Championship.
Thank you very much, Tiff. Doesn't get better than that, does it? The man himself wishing us good luck. So, let's switch over to TOCA 2 then, and actually get started on the driving of what you guys tuned in to see, you know? So, where are we? We want to go with Championship. Thanks, Rexy. Don't forget to save. I won't forget to save. Yeah, Tiff's an absolute legend. He's such a good guy. There we go, that's us. Bin it and win. That's our save. Let's pause the music and get stuck into Croft.
Well, with the championship really hotting up, we pay our only visit of the year to the newest circuit of the series here at Croft.
Oh, thank
and I
God
think
for
it
that.
would be fair to say we are in for a wet weekend's racing.
Yeah.
It is absolutely bucketing down out there, and there is a lot of water on the track.
There certainly is. And the reason I know that is because I've tried this probably about 3 or 4 times now. Okay, so I actually have a setup saved. So I don't have to basically change the wing and change the gears and change all that every single time. So we're in the rain. We have 1 lap qualifying on expert difficulty. Let's do it.
1 lap of the track is all the drivers have to prove their worth. Heartbeats will be racing as the drivers go for a good time.
Oh, the misery, guys. Let's give it a red hot go. There is a little bit more play in the wheel today. I've increased the degrees of rotation because it just felt a little bit too twitchy last time. This is much better, this. Much better. Much easier to control. Says famous last words. Famous last words. Oh, come on, Dan. Why are you such a meme? Oh, well, all of my practice so far have been starting from the back, so this won't be unusual in the slightest. I think I just braked a little bit too late there. I think I'm just braking a little bit too late in general. Oh, I hate this track, Ed. I'll be so glad to see the back of this track. I've had enough of Croft. This place gives me nightmares. Olaf. You're a fan of the misery. Okay.
Let's take a look at the starting grid for the next race.
Pretty sure it's going to be last.
So, at the end of the session, strolling away with another pole is the 95 champion John Cleland. Not a bad qualifying session for Ford's new driver, who achieves a middle-order grid position.
That's not too bad. I was expecting worse than that. I'll take that. Okay, so it's currently raining. I remember this we had to start on intermediates, and we are on intermediates, so that's good. Again, thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. Great to have you here, whatever time it is, wherever you're from. Don't forget to leave the stream a like. We'll DDF oof. Thanks, Ed. Great to have you around for the stream, Ed. Obviously, Ed is the guy who got me into this in the first place. He pestered me to do a TOCA 2 video for about a year or so, and then here are the live streams. So, big shout out in chat for Ed. He's a top guy who doesn't sleep much anymore because he's incredibly busy, so to see him here in the stream must means he's having some relaxing time, so well deserved, Ed. You've earned that, mate. So great to see you, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope everybody enjoys the stream. Hey, Sean Smith. Let's do it. Race 1, sprint race.
The start of a race is always important, but the start of the short sprint race is critical. Let's see what happens.
Oh, Chris Skinner with the bonus commend there. Decent start so far. We've only got 5 laps here. Starting in 9th, going to keep it to the inside because the AI like to go crazy around the outside. Just like that. They just do their own thing. They just drive clean across you, no matter which line you take, so you just got to try and stay out the way. I've just accepted the fact that there's no point trying to fight the AI. They're touring cars. So we already have a cracked windscreen. Gavin from Autoglass is on speed dial in this championship, I think. We have dropped a few positions. But like I said, once the field settles down, it's not going to be too bad. It's just the AI. You've just got to be very, very cautious of the AI. Try the outside line on Jason Plato and Cliff. Now we're up to 9th, and we've got Paul Radicic ahead of us. He's always going to close the door, but we're going to cut back and get him on the inside. Let's get the barges. Cut to the inside again. Nice and tight for the final hairpin. Here we go. Up to 8th. Up to 8th position. Excellent. Potato incoming. Oh, I forgot to turn the voice comms on. I'll do it after this race. Keep to the inside. There we go. If I'd have stayed on the left, they would have just ploughed straight into the back of me, and that would have been game over, man. Now on lap 2, up into 8th. There was no requirement at the start of the race saying we have to win it or we have to finish 2nd or 3rd or wherever it is. So let's just do the best we can do. The more points we get, obviously, that makes it easier. Woo, hell of a slide. The more points we get takes the pressure off for the feature race, which is kind of good because the feature race you've got more laps to make up for it. Am I using any tips from Sensei Epps? I believe I am, actually. These cars don't really drive in the same kind of fashion as the R-Factor 2 Honda BTCC car. It's not... the physics aren't quite as good. Going for the dive on Morbidelli. He's run wide, but he's got the position up to 70. Yes! Ducep's machine. I am using some tips from Mike Epps. Now, obviously, you guys aren't familiar. I recently released a video where I was joined by an actual touring car driver, a British touring car driver, and USF 2000 star, and Ginetta star, Mike Epps. He's a professional driver coach as well. And we sat down for a couple of hours, and he basically taught me how to drive front-wheel drive cars, and it was fantastic. He's such a nice guy, and I immediately improved my time straight out the pits. So hopefully I can use some of that today. If you haven't already seen that, I would thoroughly recommend checking out that video. I'm trying to use some of that advice today. The smooth steering, the gradual braking, the progressive inputs, nice easy change of direction. We're currently up on our best laps so far. Closing in on Rickard Rydell ahead of us. There's another Volvo at the final hairpin. And now, we're in 6th. Coming on to lap 4 here, and we've got the 2 Nissans ahead of us, the championship rivals.
Hell of a lap. That's the fastest so far.
See, the AI have just got such a big advantage down the main straight for some reason. They just power past on the start-finish. There's nothing I can do. They just seem to get such good drive out of the final hairpin. It is illegal to pass Nissans. Alright, Ed, for that, I'm going to make sure I pass both of them. That would net us a 4th position. I need to basically get past as many Nissans as possible in this race. Because I need to catch up to points. I need to catch up to them on points, basically. Woo, big slide. See, we're much better coming out the corners. If we move to the inside, the AI is going to defend for sure. Try Ricard again. Oh, too late. He's going to get us back on the inside for sure. Yep, there he is. The AI with the switchback here. And just look how much more speed they have on the straight.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
They just got so much more speed through that first chicane. I have tried driving it much faster, but every time I try and drive faster through that first section, I just lose control of the car. I actually cannot drive that section faster. Probably down to 4th, get the drive. I have taken some wing out and I have lengthened the gears. They still pull away from me on the straights, and if I take any more wing out, the car becomes pretty sketchy to drive. It's already pretty sketchy to drive. Oh, if I got a good exit, I could have got Ricard then. Might be on for 6th place here, let's see. The dive! And the fish shake! Hold it nice and tight so we can't cut back. Got him! Oh, what a battle. That was a pretty cool battle. Only 6th place though. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, right? It's good points. Mamma mia. Alright, we don't want to save that replay, but let's have a see of what Tiff thinks.
Let's have a look at the final race positions. There were some great battles through the field, but crossing the line for his first win of the season was young Yorkshireman James Thompson. So the new Ford driver crosses the line in the points, but he may be slightly disappointed with that position.
Not really. That's probably the best I could get from this. Is this live from Yorkshire? Azaris LP. By the way, Azaris, hello. I saw you in the Supercar stream on Wednesday night, or Wednesday morning. I did try and say hi, but I don't think you saw me. But yeah, how good was the oval with the V8s? Excuse me. Alrighty. So, it's dry for the feature race qualification at round 14. I am going to basically, let me switch over to Discord and see if I can start sharing my screen. TOCA 2. Because joining me for today's race as my spotter is Mr. Very Important Potato. Obviously you saw him in the chat right now. And he's joining me on the voice comms as well. So let me see if this works. Hey, there he is.
Hi. Hello.
Did I catch you at a moment just singing to yourself then, mate?
I've been singing for the past 23 minutes.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch the comms on, mate, but great to have you here. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, not too bad. I'm a little bit tired, but nothing a little bit of coffee won't fix, hey?
Yeah, it's good practice being tired.
Yeah, true. You'll know a lot about that in the upcoming 24-hour races that you're doing, mate. You'll be, you're doing the night shift, yeah?
Nope. I've been really casually planned out of any night running.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, Captain Flatspot. Great to see you in the chat, mate.
Yeah, I
Thank
don't
you
know.
so much.
They just decided that
That's awesome.
I
Thank
was
you, mate.
gonna be pampered and not do any night running, so no, I'll take it.
Fair enough. I've got a few people in chat saying apparently you sound like Sebastian Vettel, so read into that what you will, mate.
I do not sound like Sebastian Vettel. I do not have a German accent.
Yes, of course. Very important potato is
Qualifying for the
Dutch.
feature race is about to begin. So let's
All right,
get down
quali,
to the
let's
track
go.
and take a look.
Your best session.
I didn't mean to progress then, but apparently the push to talk button progresses the session, so there we go.
That's good to know. The gods wanted you to progress.
Yeah, I'll remember that for next time.
You may only speak if you want to attend the session.
I should probably just switch off push to talk, that'd be easy, but then again you'd hear everything I'd say in the video. It might get annoying pretty quickly.
Well, I mean, I have the video turned off now, so I don't have the problem.
Oh, true. Getting used to driving Croft in the dry again, the only time through the entire race weekend it will be dry here. Seems a bit pointless, really.
Yeah.
So much grip.
How did I become a spotter, Rex? Well, I basically kissed Dan's ass and then he allowed me to go on out.
That's not true. You basically, you sat in chat for about 10 Tuesday Thunders and just shouted fuel numbers at me. That's how you became a spotter.
Oh, that's true.
Some of them were right, some of them weren't quite as
So
right.
let's take a look at the
It's only
full
one that was
rundown of
wrong,
lap
and the one
times.
race you win, I did your strategy.
And with all the qualifying laps complete, it's the first pole of the season to David Leslie. Not a bad qualifying session for Ford's new driver, who achieves a middle order grid position.
Oh, that will do.
Middle order, good position.
Alright then, so let's progress. And let us remember the strategy here. So, if I remember correctly, it started on intermediates because it was dry right at the start of the race. And after that, it basically went to...
By the way, Dan, if you turn on voice activation now, I can actually hear you.
Yes, very good, very good. Let me do that right now. I don't want to press the push to talk on Discord because then it will progress to the session. Hello! Is that
I'm
working?
even your spotter outside of the game. What's this?
how's that going for you, mate? Can you hear me now?
Ah, that's good. Yeah, you sound
Excellent.
loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Excellent. Roger, roger. I was just saying, yeah, I really don't want to press that push to talk button because then that's just going to progress the session. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready. But yeah, I was just saying to the video and the chat then that basically I remember this race starting dry but then immediately raining. So, yeah. Yeah, so I've changed over to Inters and yeah, let's give it a go. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't remember this race because I didn't watch it.
Oh, you weren't here, were you? Of course. Of course. You missed out on the misery last week.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can do what we didn't do 2 weeks ago.
Keep it on track.
Well, I can't do that any race. That's not, you know, that's... Alright, here we go.
So with the rain looking less likely now, conditions look good for this afternoon's feature race. There are rumours around the pit lane concerning the newcomer's status in the team.
Oh,
he
Tiff.
really is under pressure to perform today.
Oh, no pressure. Thanks, Tiff. Starting in 5th position, 10 laps. It looks dry, but it will rain immediately. How do I know that? Because... Yep, Olaf, I have a TARDIS. Keep it to the right hand side so I don't get punted out the way. And there's the rain. It's happened immediately.
What's the TARDIS?
The time machine in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Now the weather in TOCA 2 here is scripted, of course. So that means that it's the same every single time in the race. So once you've done the race once and failed miserably at it, as long as you remember the weather, then you can kind of use it to your advantage next time, like we will do today. Like, for example, I know that I have to come in at the end of lap 6 for slick tyres, because it doesn't rain after that, so... Mr. Spotter, you got that?
Okay, end of lap 5.
No, end of lap 6, come on mate, come on. If you give me the box prematurely, oh, I don't know what will happen.
Hello, let's do the Mercedes thing of in, out.
Oh, the mega dive on David Leslie there. We're up to 3rd position.
I know it's BTCC, but be nice.
Oh, these guys are never nice to me.
Then again, I don't know what the app's called is now.
See how they just have so much more speed down the main straight and then just fire it in sideways into turn 1. Oh, almost got turned around then.
At least it's your teammate, right?
No, it's not my teammate, no. That's good.
Yes, I remember from last stream, a while ago, that I predicted you getting turned by your teammate, and you did.
Yeah, Will Hoy. Every single time it was Will Hoy.
Ahoy.
Ahoy! Oh, yellow.
Look at that. I'm gonna go to a bad place for all my fun.
I was going to say USF isn't in chat today. Tobias. With the bad jokes.
Yeah, no, I was kind of proud of the Deus Ex Machina.
Wait, it stopped raining.
Yes.
I don't remember this.
That's not too bad.
There it is. There's the rain. Alright, Rexy's got to go.
Rain.
Rexy's got to make a move. So,
Bye.
see you, Rexy.
Probably gonna go after this race. Starting to get the time.
Yeah, it's pretty late where you are, mate.
Yeah, I might be back in chat now.
No worries. Alrighty, so it is... Here we are, we're on lap 3 of 10, we're in 3rd position. And apparently Viper Racing says there's been a shunt, it's DDF. Well... I mean, the probability of that is pretty high, let's be honest. We've got David Leslie ahead of us by 1.5 seconds. John Cleland is 3 seconds behind. That's our championship rival up ahead, let's get him.
There's Croft! It's a Ford! It's DNF Racer!
Oh, a bit of oversteer there.
I love that boss as soon as that there's a Croft!
I am the meme racer.
I have a beautiful picture for that.
Oh, yes.
It's still standing here next to me. Next to another meme.
DNF racer, virtual reality bins. Oh, it looks like David Leslie's coming into the pits.
Oh.
So we're up to 2nd position temporarily. With Anthony Reid 5.5 seconds up the road. That oversteer will get you. Jeez.
Information to pit lane, information to pit lane. Drive to for DNF.
I'm going for 1st. Yes, Viper Racing. Possibly one of the most epic BTCC clips of all time. Murray Walker. Alright, 1/2 second up on our best lap so far, which is good. So we can hold it together. Need to brake a little bit earlier here. There we go. And just floor it out the exit. Perfect.
Well, and knowing you're going for 1st is a new thing, isn't it? Usually going for 2nd.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, you're on fire today, Yellow. With the burns.
I always am. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Good job it's raining. Put those fires out, jeez.
Yeah. When the country stops running, someone has to do it. It's a harsh one.
Okay, lap 5. So end of next lap we come into the
one.
pits.
Yeah. I mean, you don't need me as a good chip. can do it yourself.
Ooh, nice slide. Nice slide through there. Dropped it down to 4th. We closed in by about a second. On Mr. Reed ahead of us, we got John Cleland still 3 seconds behind, waiting to pounce. As Tazginity says in chat, he will overtake me if I make a mistake. Tyres.
Wait, the guy behind is called John, right?
John Cleland, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, so here's Yanni.
Yeah. Okay, we're getting closer. We are getting closer. Of course, I only need to finish 3rd or higher to progress in the championship. So this would currently do very well.
Box this lap, and since you don't need me, and I will save everybody from the extremely terrible jokes, I'll go now.
You got this in the bag as long as you don't mess up.
Well, it's great to have you along for the ride, Mr. Very Important Potato. Thanks for being my spotter for the first half of this race. If you do want to pop back later, just give me a shout, let me know, and it'd be a pleasure to have you. But yeah, thanks for the support, mate. I'll see you in chat, yeah?
I'll see you around.
Thanks, Yellow. Okay, we are currently leading, but we will be coming into the pits on this lap. Jason Plato is now 4.5 seconds behind me, and that sends shivers down my spine because Jason Plato being behind you is never a good thing, because you know he's just going to send it. The AI here in TOCA 2 are actually modelled on real life characteristics, it would seem. So Jason Plato is prone to the send. Alright, box this lap for slicks. Ooh, a bit too late then. Pit entry on the left. Here we go. Don't forget to change over to dry tyres. Change tyres, yes. New type. And slicks. Hey, there we go. As we now tick over to lap 7, it looks like a few of the people ahead of us are going on. Maybe they've not stopped yet, who knows. I hope they've not stopped, because if they haven't, then we don't stand a chance. We're in 4th. There's not many laps left in the race for them to make a pit stop. Okay, here we go.
The car ahead has already come in.
Okay, well that's for position ahead of us then. We got to get him. 9th. How did we lose so much time? Did they come in for slicks maybe a lap early or so? We need to finish 3rd or higher. We need to get as many positions as possible. What's on the menu, Alan? That's the guy ahead of me. Mr. Alan Menu, of course. Everyone's favourite Swiss racing driver. Bet you thought he was French, didn't you? No, he's Swiss. Fun fact. Although if he's your favourite Swiss racing driver, you probably already knew that. The BTCC send!
The car ahead has already made their stop.
That's Rickard Rydell for 8th, up ahead of us. We're now into 7th because I think a few people pitted. It looks like Alan Menu got back past us again. I thought it was French Tuz. For years. Elbows out, Viper. That is very true. There's a train ahead of us for 6th, 5th and 4th. We need one more spot after this. We've only got 3 laps remaining. We need that 3rd position. Hopefully there's someone ahead of us who haven't pitted yet. He's looking pretty tough. There's Alan Menu. He's going to defend. Well, that happens. If you defend, I will send. They're up to 6th. That's 5th and 4th. Okay, hopefully someone comes into the pits ahead of us. I just don't stand a chance. They're just too fast on the main straight. I don't think we're going to get 3rd. Alright, got a great run on Alan Menu. We've got 2 laps left. It's not... Oh, we're going to be so close. That's 5th and 4th up ahead of us. Need one more position. I really hope someone's not pitted yet, because we might be able to get those 2 guys ahead of us. Oh, you're kidding me! Alan Menu! He just punted us right in the back. Oh, the curse of Croft strikes again. Just when I thought I had a chance, just when I thought it was going to be close, the AI goes and rams us in the back. I wasn't braking particularly earlier than normal, and looks like we're doing Croft all over again. Again! Oh, I hate this place. I hate this round. And if we go up to 9th now...
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
I can't believe it. Maybe we need to come into the pits on lap 5 for slicks. Maybe that's where everyone else is getting that advantage. Can't believe it. This race is cursed. We're going to have to try again. Well, at least we know we can do it. This is much better than any of our previous attempts. You're going to be sick of this place as much as I am very soon. See, look, we just got so much more speed. We're going to set fastest lap at the end. So even with that, we still managed 8th. And this, we might have done it. We could have done it, guys. Yeah, Tiff's going to tell me off for Mr. Potato. Tiff's going to have a word with me here. I don't want to watch
Here's
that
a
replay.
rundown of the final placings. A brilliant race and another visit to the top of the podium for Anthony Reid. So a
It's not good
points
enough.
finish for the newcomer, but he'll need to improve on that performance to keep his title hopes alive.
Well, my title hopes are out because I had to finish 3rd, Tiff. Come on, mate.
And there are the current championship standings.
Game over. Game over.
And let's take a look at the Constructors' Championship.
Oh, this chair is so uncomfortable.
The newcomer has had all sorts of problems getting to grips with the car this season, and ultimately it looks like it has cost him his seat.
It has indeed. If it wasn't for that ram from everyone's favourite Swiss racing driver, Alan Menu, we could have had that. So, let's try again. I think this is the 5th time. Yeah, no, you're right though, Tuds. This was much
the next
better.
venue is
This was much better than any of my efforts from last week. If I can get a better result in race 1, then maybe it will take the pressure off for race 2. Yeah, Joe, pretty much, mate. Pretty much. This game is brutal. The AI really just push you out the way, and you have to finish. It's not like you can finish 10th and still keep it going. It will kick you out of the championship if you don't finish high enough. So you have to get good results. I can't just pootle around in 7th or 8th. Yeah, tie, Groundhog Day. So, okay, let's qualify. Let's try again.
crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
Ram was on the menu. Yes, Yellow. Oh, I'm so sorry you got to do this. You guys really want to see another circuit, right? I actually don't know what's next in the championship. I can't remember. Although with a bit of practice now, hopefully I can get a much better qualifying position. And I will reset the votes in a minute. I completely forgot to do that, guys. Although looking at the votes, it was actually 100% no for previous race. Did exactly the same mistake as the first time round. Just be faster, Mark P. Great advice, actually. That's all I need to do is be faster. Because I've mastered the art of avoiding the AI now. If you think they're too close behind you, move offline. That's how you survive in TOCA 2. Snetterton is next. Oh, thanks, Ty. Oh, looking forward to Snetterton, actually. That'll be good. What kind of time we got?
So, let's take a look at the full rundown of lap times. An incredibly committed lap ensures another pole position for the new Ford driver.
Oh, and look at that as well. The Nissans are nowhere to be found. Anthony Reid in 4th. Where's Leslie? He's in 10th. Okay, we have to do it now. We have to do it now because the Nissans are never this far back. Okay, so we've got a sprint race starting from pole on intermediates. Cool. Let's do it. Let's do it.
The drivers are ready then for the start of the sprint race, so let's join them down on the grid.
Here we go. That one extra point could make all the difference. But not if we make a terrible start like that. Down to 3rd, but we can make that one up again, surely. Alright then. It's a Renault 1-2. Pole position, yeah, Chris. I have no words left, I really don't. I have absolutely no words left for this. What you're looking at now is the face of depression. I thought the two Renaults were going to get into each other, so I took a little bit of avoiding action. Didn't realise the tail... Why is the car going round so much? I don't know. Anyway, race isn't over yet. We've still got 4 laps. We're still at the back of the pack. We started on pole. We're now in 16th. Ah, broken man indeed, Mark. You know, waterboarding has got nothing compared to trying to get through Croft on TOCA 2. Maybe we could advocate this as a torture method. Certainly feels that way to me right now. Oh well, it's not over until it's over. Up to 14th. We will get through Croft. Come on guys, repeat after me. We will get through Croft. Alright.
Let's have a look at the...
Let's abandon that. And try again. Because Will Hoy got in the way a little bit on the exit there. I'm just going to completely ignore that round. We were only halfway through the sprint race, so... Let's just Pretend that never happened. Okay? That never happened. Okay. Let's qualify. Let's see if we can get pole again.
Anything could happen here today, with the new rules adding tension and drama to
We will
both
get through
today's
Croft.
qualifying sessions.
We will get through Croft. I need to reset the votes as well, actually. See, I'm not slow. This is the thing. I can get fastest lap around here quite easily. Just the AI are so difficult to race. They seem to have speed in completely different places. And they seem to have their own weird lines that no one should be taking, really. If it wasn't for the AI, we'd have a pretty good race. I mean, of course, because we'd be the only one taking part. So it's not really... This TOCA 2 round here at Croft isn't teaching me anything about going fast. It's teaching me about racecraft more than anything else. So actually, this is perfect practice for iRacing. See what kind of time we can get. It was a 1:15 last time. I don't think it'd be anywhere near close to that. A 1:15 got us pole. What do we got? Oh no, we did get a 1:15.
Look at the starting grid for the next race. Again, an excellent drive brings the new Ford driver another well-deserved pole position.
Just goes to show we have got the pace. We have got the pace. Okay, let's reset. Let's pretend that first attempt at the sprint race and the second attempt didn't happen. So, let me just make sure I've got the right tyres on. Intermediates done. Okay, let's have a drink of water. Maybe I just need to hydrate. There we go. If you are sticking with it, then I really appreciate it, guys. You're the real heroes.
All the drivers are on the grid and the lights are about to come on. Let's see who gets away in the lead.
Every single like this stream gets gives me an extra 1/10 of a second and some more good luck. So if you haven't already liked the stream, don't forget to do that, guys. I'm going to be super cheeky. I'm going to cut across to the left and block. We're in the lead still! Using the Michael Schumacher start strats there. Oh, this is good. This is good. Gently does it. Just remember, you've got the speed in the corners. They will get you on the straights. But the corners is where it's at. David Ledley's about half a second behind. I can hear him. I can hear that Nissan using fourth just to settle the car a little bit there. Yes, there we go. Nice wide line there. Try and get some extra drive on the straights. Yes, Wojtek, I should be an alien. Because this has been the perfect practice. But I don't actually have iRacing. I've been thinking about getting iRacing for a long time. I just never got around to it. I can't justify the cost of it. It seems like a gym membership, you know? It's one of those things that you buy, you lock in. It's not over. It's not over. It's not over. I'm still in the lead. A bit of cheeky blocking there. That does count as a bin, so you can have that. But we're still in the lead and it's John Cleland in second. It's not a Nissan. I think the rain is getting a little bit heavier now. The car is getting wee slippy. What's the Spanish word for slippy? I'm not going to try and guess and insult people on stream. Or the Brazilian word. I know there may be a few Brazilians in chat right now. No, the Portuguese word, not Brazilian. Okay. So what's the gap to the car behind? It is 1.3, so that should be enough to not get punted in turn 1. It's slippy. Spinala. Yes, Joe, it's muy spinala. Thank you, mate. Need to brake a little bit earlier, I think. The rain is bucketing down here at Croft. We're on lap 3 of 5. We're in the lead. We need to just focus and hold it together. Not trying to read chat too much. I'll catch up with your messages after the race, guys. Because if we win this, and the Nissans finish where they finish, this could give us one hell of an advantage in the sprint, in the feature race. So we may not have to finish like 3rd or 2nd. It may be a case of just finishing like 5th or something, which takes the pressure off big time. So this sprint race sets the foundation for the feature race. We're not pulling away from John Cleland, though. Portuguese is... Nice try, Ty.
Hell of a lap. That's the fastest so far.
I'm not going to know how to drive any of the tracks in TOCA 2 from now on. Once I get past Croft, it'll be like, you know, that gif where John Travolta walks into the room. What do I do? Alright, John Cleland is still 1.25 seconds behind. It's not the white flag yet, Olaf. We've got one more after this one. This is lap 4 of 5, and then we go into lap 5 of 5. The next lap is white flag. I wish this was the last lap. There we go. Really starting to get the hang of this now. Coming on to the last lap, what's the gap to John Cleland? Ah, Olaf. I get you now.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
Last lap, guys. Last lap of the sprint race here at Croft. We started in pole. We could be on for the win, and the Nissans are nowhere in sight. Is this the perfect start? Now just remember, we cannot just restart the feature race. The event is one whole thing, so if you mess up the feature race, you have to do the sprint race again as well. So unfortunately I can't save my progress here. Oh, that was so close. That was so close to the rear going round. Thanks, Olaf. Easy does it, no risks. One more corner. Yes! Yes! Let's see what Tiff has to say about this. That feels real good. That feels real good.
Here's a rundown of the final placings. Well, he's starting to make a habit of this, the newcomer adding another victory to his tally.
Get in there. We see the little clappy hands. We haven't seen the clappy hands for a while. There we go. Sprint race victory in my rather fetching Ford Mondeo. And the hovering trophy. Hang on, hang on, hang on. There you go, guys. Came prepared. 50 cents from the bargain shop. I was saving that for Tuesday Thunder, but there you go. Okay. I got a DQ for blocking on lap 1. That would be right, Ty. But then again, every single AI in this race would be DQ'd as well. Okay, so slicks. Qualifying on slicks. Let's go.
Qualifying for the feature race is about to begin.
That's
so
an egg
let's
cup.
get down to the track and take
Pretty
a
much.
look.
It's the best I can do, Tuz. Alright, mate? I'll take any trophy I can get. Round we go. It's so strange having no feedback, force feedback in the wheel, because you think the car's going light, but it's not. It's just because there's no feedback. It's quite hard to judge sometimes. You just have to rely on visual cues of when the car starts to spin. Excuse me. It's actually quite a fun circuit when you haven't got 15 other BTCC cars trying to kill you. Alright, what kind of time is it? What kind of time we got?
Let's take a look at the starting grid for the next race.
What have we got?
So, at the end of the session,
Not
taking
bad.
his first pole of the year, it's Nissan veteran David Leslie. Not a bad qualifying
bad.
session for Ford's new driver, who achieves a middle order grid position.
Not bad, we can work with 5th. We can work with 5th. Thanks for the ideas, Mr. Very Important Potato. You give me some great ideas for custom commands. Okay, so let us change over to intermediates because it does rain immediately. Okay, so maximum on the gear ratios. Suspension's gone a bit soft. Downforce is down a little bit. I might push the brake bias forward a little bit because the rear keeps on going round. Is that? Yeah, that's right. Cool. Maybe that'll make a little bit of a difference because you can't change your brake bias in the middle of the race. Okay. This is it. 10 laps at Croft. Hey, no, that's alright, Instinct. No worries, mate. You are here. You haven't really missed much. We're going to go and try and get Croft again. Again. This is our 3rd attempt today. And probably our 8th in total. So let's go. 10 laps at Croft.
So, there are a few breaks in the cloud now as conditions improve for today's feature race.
Yes!
And they're lined up on the grid again, this time for today's feature race. So, let's join them for the start.
You might be wondering why I'm getting a little bit excited. There was no graphic at the top of that screen. We don't have to finish in a certain position to progress. So, although it may not be great for the championship, if we finish last, we will be going through Croft. We've done it. We're going through Croft, guys. I don't have to finish 3rd or 4th or anywhere. I just have to finish, basically. And we've done it. We've done it. With that sprint race win, we've secured our position in progressing to the next round. Finally. All right, then. The pressure is off. Let's see what we can get. There's Paul Radisic. He's got the straight line speed advantage. I'm going to back out of it because he will just turn in and send us spinalaring. That's how you pronounce that, right? There we go. Whoa! Hell of a dive. being cheeky, trying to poke the nose at the inside of Anthony Reid ahead of us there, championship rival. The rain has eased a little bit. I'm gonna move to the left.
Pit lane is open. Pit crew ready when you are.
Ooh! I just feel a bump and run from behind. The Mamma Mia hand. Yeah, Paul Radish. Long lost relative of horseradish. Man, I can't wait to get myself a proper racing seat. This dining chair is not doing my back any favours. Oh, good on you, Ty. You beat Very Important Potato. Obviously, we're running in 5th now. We need to get some Nissans. Because although we don't have to finish in a consecutive position to get through the race, I want to try and get as many points on my championship rivals as possible. Currently in 3rd, but that's only because a few people have stopped. Now,
The car ahead has still got to come in.
I can't remember when it stopped raining last time.
The first pit stops are being made now.
I remember making a note to myself that I should come in at the end of lap 6, but I actually think it stopped raining at the end of lap 5. Maybe Very Important Potato was right with his in. I think he was onto something, so let's see. If it's not raining at the end of lap 5, we'll come in for a pit stop. Because I think that's where a lot of people got the advantage on us in our last attempt. Oh, a hell of a drive here. Yes. He's defending though. Jeez. These AI are pretty good. Defend against that one, Mr. Reid. Sorry, John. Gave John Cleland a bit of a bump and run there. Now, this is touring cars though. What do you expect? We see cracked windshield. Gavin from Autoglass is on the card again. John Cleland tries to repay the favour around the outside there.
The victory is yours as long as you keep it all together out there.
Okay. Getting very aggressive here, but I am pulling no punches. Because the AI would not spare me the favour. They would not be nice to me. I think I owe them a little biff or two here. Destruction Derby 2. You'd think so. You would think so from watching this. We've got 3/4 of a second on Anthony Reid behind us. That's not enough of a gap. Considering other people have made pit stops ahead of us. Get through the final hairpin. Can we do the double here at Croft? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be one hell of a way to progress through here? There's a giant stuff you! Not by going through the first sector like that. Now it is still raining here. Quite heavily actually, with the wiper going full beams. I don't think it'll be slicks at the end of this lap. I don't think it's going to be slicks. We've only got 0.3 of a second to the Nissan behind now. I think lap 6 is the lap to come in for tyres. Floor it out in 4th gear, get the drive. Got a second to the car behind now. Obviously you guys can't see that graphic because it's on the bottom left of the screen and my webcam is covering it up, so you may wonder why I keep on speaking the gap. It's because the spotter doesn't tell me, and you can't see it, so I want to keep you guys up to date on the race. Unfortunately, SimHub doesn't work with TOCA 2. It's a little bit too old, so I can't move the overlay around as well. Woo! Okay, Dan, box. Yeah, coming in at the end of lap 5 is definitely not the right idea for slicks. Now the wipers easing off a bit. The rain is starting to die down a bit. Instinct. I've had a look at Play Seat. They look pretty good, but I was more keeping my eye on Simitech, the K2 Simitech rig. Oh, someone taking the brake markers out. That caught me off guard. Oh, that was close. Alright, box. Here we go. Dry tyres incoming.
Okay, what's your pit lane speed? What tyres do you want?
Slicks. And stretch. Oh, there's so many seats out there, Instinct. It's so hard to choose, but if you're going to spend a lot of money, you want to make sure it's worthwhile. And I think that the... excuse me. I think that the Simitech K2 kind of fits what I need. Because I need something for my HOTAS, my throttle and joystick. Because I use that a lot for cameras. Replays, that is. When I record replays and cameras, I do a lot of that. I also use my HOTAS for Elite Dangerous. I haven't played Elite Dangerous for a long time. But if anyone else who plays that, you would have seen the release trailer for Elite Odyssey yesterday, I think it was. Space Legs and Atmospheric Planets confirmed. I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure if that is a stream you guys would be interested in. I mean, Elite Dangerous is like super chill. I just stick some music on and go space trucking, basically. But if that was something you guys would be interested in seeing, I wouldn't mind putting an Elite Dangerous stream together, perhaps, maybe? If that's something you'd want. It's not really sim racing, but then again, Gamer Muscle does a heap of flight sim stuff, so maybe I could do some space sim stuff as well. Or would that be watering the channel down too much? What do you guys think? After our pit stop, we are now down in 7th. We seem to lose a lot of time in the pits here for some reason. Oh, there's a Nissan ahead of us. We're now up to 5th. I don't think that win that we were on for before is going to be on the cards today. I think the leads are a little bit too far ahead. But let's hold it together and see what we can get. John Cleland is now a second. And that's a Nissan ahead of him as well. Get the drive on the exit here. Yes! There we go. Go for the dive. Got him. Has he got the cutback though? No, he's not. We got the drive on the straight. We're up to 3rd. We're up to 3rd. No, we're not. We'll get him back. Podium's ours, guys. We're on for the podium here with 2 laps to go. I can see second and first down the road as well, but I think they're a little bit too far away. Great drive, there we go. He was getting on the brakes on corner exit there. Oh, he's giving us a bit of a tap though. Cheeky. Move to the inside. Don't want him to give us a bump. He tries it anyway. Oh, Anthony Reid getting dirty. Okay, starting the final lap, and that's Rickard Rydell ahead of us. If we get a solid lap, we might just about get second. Come on, guys. Come on. We're going to beat Croft anyway.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
We're gonna succeed in getting through the Croft round, but let's see if we can get one more position with us. Oh, my back. Jeez, I've only been going for an hour and a quarter and I'm wrecked already. I'll read that comment in a second instinct once the race is over. Looks like a big one. I'll give that the attention it deserves. I think we're a little bit too far back to do anything about Mr. Rickard Rydell ahead of him. Maybe not. We're only a second. We get this corner right. Maybe not. The dive! The last corner dive! And the defend to the inside on the left. Yes! We've finally done it. We've finally done it. You guys don't have to see Croft anymore.
So, let's see the final result.
Oh, that took far too long. I will be happy if I never do another lap of Croft in TOCA 2. Now, how's the championship? Oh, my back. Oh, I'm stoked with that. Absolutely made up with that.
So, let's see how today's results affected the championship table. Well, it's not a big lead, but currently out in front is David Leslie.
There's only 7 points in it.
And let's take a look at the Constructors' Championship.
Single-handedly bringing Ford Mondeo up the championship. That's me, guys. Yes. Do I want to save my championship? Yes. So, well. Oh, okay. Whew. I had a little heart attack then. Bin it and win. Overwrite existing. Yes. That's it. It's official. We don't have to do Croft again.
Welcome to the annual touring car visit to Norfolk and the exciting Snetterton circuit. The sun is out, the track is warm and the conditions are just about perfect for touring car racing.
It's a dry race. Thank goodness for that. Well, let's give this a go then, shall we? Let's change. So, this is Snetterton. So, it's pretty fast. Let's keep the gears like that, yep. Let's take a little bit more downforce off and put the brakes to the front. I think the brakes really helped. So stiffen up the suspension because it's dry. Take a little bit more wing off because there's some epic straights here. Let's go and qualify. Snetterton. Here we go.
It's crunch time again as we join the one-shot showdown qualifying session.
Oh, I'm so happy to get through Croft. Thank you so much for sticking with the race, guys. Thank you for sticking with the stream. We finally get to drive somewhere else. Finally! Wow, I don't know what to do. Which way do I turn? It's not Croft. I've actually only done a few laps here in Snetterton before, and that was with Ed when we did that video many months ago. So I'm trying to remember where the braking points are. I think this one was particularly tricky. I'm not expecting this qualifying lap to be anywhere on the pace, to be honest. As I get used to the circuit again, figure out where all the markers are, we'll go straight into the sprint race. Oh, I forgot the chicane goes that way. I'm used to New Snetterton where it kind of goes all the way around to the right and then left. So where's this going to put us on the grid?
With all the drivers' laps completed,
Probably
let's
last.
take a look at the final grid positions for the race. So, at the end of the session, strolling away with another pole is Nissan veteran David Leslie.
Oh.
And a good performance there from the new Ford driver. He ends up starting from 4th on the grid.
I didn't expect that. I thought that'd be terrible. Okay. We might be able to get through this one relatively easily. So it's sunny weather. We got 6 laps. I was happy with the setup. Felt like there was enough grip. So let's go. This is...
All the drivers are on the
straight
grid
in.
and the lights are about to come on. Let's see who gets away in the lead.
Here we go, guys. The championship is drawing to a close. Decent start, actually. Looks like Alan Menu got a bit of a run. He's on the grass on the outside there. Gonna go to the inside. First corner, the fearsome first corner. Bit of panel bashing here. A bit of a tap from behind there as well from Rickard Rydell by the looks of things. A little bit slow on the straights. Maybe we need to take some more wing off, perhaps. They're just pulling away. Still need to work out my line through there. Yeah, instinct. Oh, I forgot to reset the votes and I forgot to read your message. I'll check that in a minute. Sorry, mate. That was very rude of me. Oh! I'm so sorry. I didn't realise that AI were going to be so slow there. Went barreling in. Sorry, Alan. Alan, what? I don't understand you, very important potato. I don't get that, but I feel like you're leaning onto a terrible joke. See, this is why I like Snetterton, actually, now I think about it. There's plenty of time to re-chat on the straights. Remember the final chicane? Go barreling in there way too fast. Just remember that they will be slow for the left-hander. Just keep it going to the right, keep it going to the right. Brake just after 100. Yeah, we got so much more speed through that second part of the chicane. At least they really do take it a lot tighter than they have to. Oh, this is good, actually. The AI working to our advantage for a change, although John Clelland does have the run, heading down the main straight. Let's tip it in through turn 1. He's getting on the brakes. I was expecting that. And he shuts the door. Ah, okay, I get you now, Yele. A little bit of bump drafting from Alan Menu behind us. Need to to get that Nissan in first though. That Nissan is our championship rival. That was a bit of an unconventional overtake, guys. Around the outside. Ah, tie, yes. They're up in second with 3.14 seconds to David Leslie ahead of us. We're on lap 4 of 6, we've got lap 4, lap 5 and lap 6 to try and get that win. Move it to the right. Brake under the bridge. Oh, missed my apex there completely. But luckily we didn't get punted from behind that time. Alright. Let's see what we can do. Slow it right down. Yeah, we got a lot of speed through that final chicane. This has become a stream of jokes. Now that's alright, very important potato. If you're not gonna do it, then USF will do it. DAS will do it instead. This is TOCA 2. This is a nice chilled stream. This is something different where I can just hang out with you guys. It's not super serious like some of the other events that I run. Although you probably would have guessed otherwise by watching Croft earlier on. So, make as many jokes as you want. It's currently 7:26 here, Brisbane, Australia. As we work our way through the TOCA 2 Championship. Wow, big slide. Well, that looks like it's our chances of the win gone. Didn't bin it though. Kept on. Managed to keep hold of it. Yeah, Croft was a massive joke. You're right there, Mark P. On the last lap now.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
Thank you, Spotter. Let's see if we can get Mr. Menu for second. Really need to get ahead of that Nissan that's in first. Our main championship rival, we're only 7 points behind, and this will put us a few points further back as well. Just trying a little bit too hard, I think. It's going to be final chicane or nothing. It's going to be one last mad dash send. The DDF send. Have I got any stamps left? We'll soon find out. No. Is the answer to that. Ah, that will do. That will do. HRD, hello, welcome. You just joined us as we got third in the sprint race.
Here's how the race
Snetton.
finished. A good solid drive there from the new Ford driver. He finishes in third.
That will do. But it's not great, because we're losing more points. Excuse me. Excuse me again. The biggest Mac 18. I tried, mate. I tried. I gave it my best, but it just wasn't enough. We may have got the win if I didn't make any mistakes in that race. Yeah, I would have been close. Okay, so we've got 13 laps, and it's sunny as well, so I'm going to change the setup. Okay, here we go. I'm going to a little bit more downforce off. Actually, no, I like that. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it because I enjoyed that. I'm not going to. Don't fix it if it's not broken. So let's have a look through the chat. Actually, let's reset the votes. Okay, so close poll, complete poll, start poll. The voting has now been reset, and I'm going to catch up So Instinct. Man, have I got a story about my sim. We ordered one with motion and it weighed like half a ton, but we forgot to consider the fact you needed to go up the stairs. Took 4 bodybuilders to do it. What a sight. Guess it's always important to remember floors and whatnot. Yeah, that is true. My house at the moment, because I'm renting, is actually up a big flight of stairs, and they're very narrow old stairs as well, so moving in here was a massive pain. So that's why I've really tried to avoid getting a rig at this place, because I know I'm going to have to disassemble it and take it back down the stairs again pretty soon. So yep, a new house, new rig, not a dining chair like this. I know I've missed a few of your messages in chat, so let's have a look. Okay. Instinct again. Sorry if this isn't the right time, but is it necessary to purchase Daytona for the race room event next week? Unfortunately it is, mate. You would have to purchase the track. Send me a message on Discord, private message. I'll see if I can sort something out for you, mate. I'll see if I can help. But yeah, you would have to purchase the Daytona circuit. Okay, just for anyone watching who doesn't really know what I'm on about right now, next week I'm hosting a community event with you guys, DDF Racer community event basically, in Race Room Racing Experience at the Daytona Oval. There'll be 2 races. There will be, one of them is at 8 PM GMT on Tuesday evening, one of them is 8 AM GMT on Wednesday morning. So if you want to come along and race me on an oval, because I want to test out the oval in Daytona, the AI doesn't work too great there. So the best way to do it is to basically test it with you guys. So come along, there'll be a couple of 20-minute races, and I won't be streaming them, but I will be recording them. And so if all goes well, I'll basically edit them together and upload them later. But you're more than welcome to come along and join in, that would be pretty good. Bukel, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, sir. What do I think about the new Project Cars 3? Well, I'm going to be honest, I haven't actually seen the trailer yet.
Well, not bad.
Sean Smith, are you serious? Well, Instinct, it looks like you're getting Daytona. Big thanks to Sean Smith. Make sure you big thanks to Sean Smith in chat for that one. Instinct, looks like you'll be taking part. Never mind about the college fund. That absolute legend has just... Sean, honestly, you're an absolute champion, mate. You're an absolute champion. Thank you so much. Not just from me, but from Instinct, who can now take part in Daytona next week. But yeah, going back to you, Bukel, I haven't seen the trailer for Project Cars 3, but I have seen the reaction to the trailer. And everyone's saying it's a little bit arcadey, it's a bit like a mobile game. I'm going to reserve judgment until I actually watch it myself, but if that's the direction that they're going in, that doesn't surprise me. Because slightly I might have always come across as a commercial developer, someone who wants to basically make money, not necessarily make the best sim, despite what their marketing says. And there is a lot of money in mobile gaming, because our little niche, our little corner of the internet, our little sim racers corner, as awesome as it is, it's not particularly huge. Yeah, sure, the whole COVID-19 pandemic thing has helped people out a lot in raising awareness for sim racing recently. You know, they've kind of... it's been thrust into the limelight a lot more, because professional racing drivers have to go sim racing to keep on racing. So it's in the news, it's on the broadcast, there's a lot more people who are aware of sim racing now because of it, but I don't think it's anywhere near the levels of, you know, a mobile app like an Angry Birds or a Project Cars 3, where you just pick up your phone, you have a quick race on the train, you don't need a steering wheel, you don't need any kind of control, you just pop your headphones in. Or you could be one of those people who doesn't use headphones on trains, and I reserve a special kind of hatred for you. Anyway, we should probably get on with the race. Sean, thank you so much, mate. That is just incredibly generous of you. Yeah, Instinct, hit me up on Discord after the race. Send me a private message, and I will sort you out with a redeem code, courtesy of Sean Smith, to get you some Daytona Oval. Okay, carry on with the stream. Thank you so much for sticking with it, guys. We are going to qualify at Snetterton.
It's time for the newcomer to prove his worth again as we join the qualifying lap for the feature race.
Yeah, I'm not too bummed out about Project Cars 3, Sean, because I got it all out of my system when I played Project Cars 2. When I first came back to sim racing, probably about 3 years ago, the first ever VR game that I bought and played was Project Cars, the original. I played Project Cars a lot on a monitor before that, but never in VR, so as soon as I got my rig, that was the first driving sim, and I absolutely loved it. You know, Project Cars 1, oh, best game ever. And then someone said, why don't you try R-Factor 2? Why don't you try Race Room? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? And it became very apparent to me very quickly that Project Cars wasn't the best game. And
let's see a rundown of the
let's not
qualifying
interrupt
times.
Tiff. Let's see how we did.
So, at the end of the session, taking his first pole of the year, it's Audi's John Bintcliffe. Well, the start will be crucial for the newcomer, starting as he does from the middle of the grid.
Oh, so we're in 5th, but both Nissans are behind us. This could work out well. But yeah, like I was saying, Project Cars 1, I enjoyed it when I didn't know better, basically. That sounds really horrible because I had so many great races in Project Cars, but you kind of put up with things after a while, you know? You kind of get used to the AI, you kind of get used to driving around things. Like TOCA 2. The AI in TOCA 2 is not good to race, basically, in the sense that they'll just punt you off the road. But if this is all you know, you accept it, and you drive around it. And it's just, yeah, by comparison, Project Cars seems very poor. So I was kind of not surprised at the direction Project Cars 2 went in, and I've really not spent that much time in it at all because it just doesn't appeal to me. And then Project Cars 3 just doesn't surprise me at all, the direction they're going in with that, apparently. Like I said, I reserve proper judgment until I've seen the trailer. And it's only a trailer, you never know. It could be early access, it could be different when they release it. But they have a habit of drumming up a lot of hype for their games. You know? I mean, there's nothing wrong, like Buchel says, there's nothing wrong with arcadey games at all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not bringing it down. I'm just saying, as a sim racer, as someone who takes driving very seriously, excuse me, as someone who takes this hobby very seriously and likes to invest time in realism, and you know, I like a good, detailed, thorough race. I like something that I have to think about. I really have to master the skill of, and sometimes you just want to have fun. Sometimes you just want to jump in, have a quick race, have some fun, not take it too seriously, and that is where Project Cars 3 could be great. You know, it could be lots of fun, and people enjoy fun. Obviously, that's why it's called fun. But it's probably not for me. Alright then, so we have 13 laps here at Snetterton. We have a dry race. We're starting in 5th. We have the Nissans behind us. This will probably be my last race of the day because I'm getting pretty hungry. And we've done...
So, after a great first race, conditions for the feature race are very much the same,
Excellent.
with the sun continuing to shine here. So, we're ready for today's longer feature race. Let's see how it unfolds.
I must finish 6th or better to continue in the championship. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's right, Sean. I gotta go and get some brekkie. Bacon and eggs, I think, is on the menu this morning. Bintcliffe made a horrible start. There's no grip out there, Dan. We've got to run down the straight. Yeah, that's very true, Wojtek. If Project Cars hadn't marketed itself as a super serious sim, maybe people would have actually, strangely enough, taken it more seriously, because it wasn't trying to be something it wasn't. You know, when I look back on Project Cars now, it's very true actually. If I'd have treated it less like a sim, I probably would have been a lot less frustrated with it. Got the run on Morbidelli. Ex-Minardi Formula 1 driver. We're up to third. Excellent. And the Nissans are way behind us. This could be great for the championship.
Okay, come in when you're ready.
Alright guys, when should we pit? Obviously we don't need to change tyres here today. Yelly, if you're around, Mr. Spotter. What do you think? Early pit stop, middle pit stop, late pit stop? When should we come in for tyres? What's your call? Let me know in chat. Clean overtakes only on this channel, yes. That is right. You wish. In TOCA 2, this is British touring cars. You've got to get your elbows out. Descend! That chicane is my best friend. We're now in second position. Okay, lap 8 from Mr. Potato.
That's the fastest so far.
Do I have any advances in chat on lap 8 pit stop, guys? Let me know. And let me know your reason why.
The car ahead has still got to come in.
3/4 of a second to Rickard Rydell ahead of us.
Other cars are starting to come in for their stops now.
1 second to James Thompson behind. We're in second position. We need to finish 6th or better to progress in the championship here. But the Nissans aren't doing too well and they're our championship rivals, so this is a perfect opportunity to get some serious points. Maybe even go for the lead of the championship. Who would have thought that? Okay, Rickard Rydell ahead of us in this Volvo. This is the guy who actually won the Touring Car Championship in '98. A little bit of paint coming off the car head there. Tucked into a slipstream nice and tight. I'm not sure if I can stop on lap 9. I think it might be too late. We'll see. But basically you guys are saying pit as late as possible, yeah? Oh, so close. Do we have the run? No, we don't have the run. That Volvo is just a little bit too powerful, so let's tuck into the slipstream and get some of that again. Ooh, just a bit of a tap on the rear then. I had to go wide to avoid him. He's pretty quick, old Rickard. Super Swede. Everybody's favourite Swedish racing driver. Maybe not. I don't know. Any Ericsson fans? Can I get an Ericsson fan in chat? Oh. That's the first time I've seen that. A dangerous driving warning. And a cracked windshield for good measure as well. I just completely missed my braking point and used the Volvo as a brake. That's completely on me. Hopefully that's not damaged the car. We do seem a little bit down on top speed here. We got the run. We got the run. We're in first. We're in first. Lap 5 of the... Oh no, we can stop on lap 9 because it's not a 10-lap race. Hey, that's alright, Instinct. You can thank Sean Smith for the donation. Oh. 360. You can thank Sean Smith for the donation. He basically said that is for you to get Daytona. So make sure you hit me up on Discord after the race. Send me a private message on Discord, mate. And I'll sort out a redeem code courtesy of Sean Smith because he's an absolute legend. Dangerous driving forever, racer. VIP racer. Yeah, that's true. That's another DDF acronym, I like that. Dangerous driving forever. Managed to do a 360 on the exit curb and save it, and took out one of the polystyrene brake markers in the process. Very skillful pirouette tie. It's like I'm driving a Corvette Greenwood.
Most of the other cars are pitted now.
Yeah, Instinct, this is a pretty nice place. I think I'm extremely lucky with the subscribers that I have on this channel and the people who hang out and watch these videos. You're all so nice. You're all like real good people. Like to quote a very successful racing driver, I feel very blessed. You guys are the best fans. But I am extremely grateful for everybody who turns up and watches, likes, comments, subscribes, says hi in the chat, hangs out on Discord. Especially people who donate to the channel and make this possible, help cover my server costs for the community events and cover other people's costs for joining in, you know? Every single penny, every single cent that gets donated gets reinvested back into the channel. I don't spend any of it on me, it all goes on YouTube. Whether that's software for editing, whether it's redeem codes for people who need redeem codes, whether it's new games. Automobilista 2 was paid entirely by you guys.
It's yours as long as you keep it all together out there.
And obviously goes towards new equipment as well. Your donations will be going towards my rig and helping lighten the load of that, so it's massively appreciated. I'm really grateful. Really grateful, so thank you. I couldn't ask for a better community, especially considering I just started doing this a couple of years ago just to basically send videos to my dad back in the UK. You know, we used to sim race together, because now I'm living in Australia. All my family's still in the UK. I used to record videos, record hot laps, record races, primarily just to send to him. Upload them, send them over and say, hey Dad, look at this race I've done. And he does the same to me. He has a channel, and he sends me hot laps around the Nordschleife every now and then. He mostly does flight sim stuff, of course. So I watch a lot of his flight sim stuff. But it's great to keep in contact. But people other than my dad started finding my channel and actually watching my videos. I was like, wow, okay. This is pretty cool. And over the past 2 years, we've grown to 2,000 subscribers. That's right, guys. We hit 2,000 the other day. How mental is that?
Okay, tail ender ahead. Just pull up behind and they should let you pass.
How crazy is that? 2,000 subscribers. It's just... I never would have imagined that. I remember when I had 100 subscribers.
Level the next for the compulsory pit stop.
And I did a special 1998 Formula 1 video at Spa. And that seemed like the best thing in the world to me. And it still does, actually. That was a real fun video to make. But 2,000 subscribers is just nuts. So thank you. Thank you. You. Yep, you. Thank you. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself a handshake. You made this possible, basically. Okay, so box. My dad is not Gamer Muscle, no.
We're ready for you now.
Although actually he doesn't look too dissimilar now you mention it. I was actually due to get married last weekend and my dad would have been here.
Keep your speed down and look for the pit crew.
Okay, so I would have got married last weekend and my dad would have been here and I would have recorded a video with him, so you would have got to see him on the channel, but unfortunately the whole travel restrictions stopped that from happening. But when he gets over, we'll do a video together. And you get to see him. We'll do some endurance racing, some driver swaps. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll do something and it'll be awesome. Something my dad did actually do the other day, by the way, which really made me laugh. Obviously, I recorded that video with Mike Epps, the BTCC 2018 videos around Donington in R Factor 2. My best lap was a, I don't know, was it a 37.9? Mike Epps was a 137.2. My dad went and loaded up the same car in a Assetto Corsa, took a screenshot of his fastest lap and sent it to me, a 137 flat. So my dad couldn't help but just go, just check this, hey, check this, look at this lap. He went and beat Mike Epps by 0.2 of a second. So I was 0.7 off a pro racing driver, my dad was 0.2 quicker. Oh, we've been taken out by Rickard Rydell. Where did he come from?
The car ahead has already come in.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good, old David Finney. Can't see him in chat here. I think he's in work at the moment. Hey, Ty, you jinxed me. We're not in first anymore. We're in second. So we got punted from behind in our favourite corner, the chicane. We've got 3 laps to get back past him now. Hopefully we can. Rickard Rydell is a pretty feisty one to fight. Anthony Reid is 1.75 seconds behind though. So we will get some points on him in the championship, and if we can get first, we'll get even more points. So let's see what we can do. I'm consistently braking a little bit too late for that corner now. I've noticed I've almost ran wide a few times. I don't think TOCA 2 had rubber banding, Google. I'm pretty sure it didn't, to be honest with you. Because you can go and win a race by 20 seconds if you're better than I am. I just think I had a few scruffy laps, you know? Like, my pace hasn't been too good. Like, I can do a 1 minute 5.3, but I haven't been anywhere near that recently. That was a 1 minute 6, I think. Let's get Rickard Rydell for the lead of the race. We've got 2 laps left now. Floor it out. Bit of a bump and run. Oh, he's got the drive though. Good thinking though, Buchel. I like you thinking, mate. That would explain it, but no, I think it's just me rubber banding. Oh, sorry. I tell you what the worst game ever was for rubber banding though. To this day, I've never experienced anything with AI like it. And you couldn't turn it off, I don't think. F1 1998 on the PlayStation 1. I love that game. But the AI, like, it didn't matter how good you were, they would always catch up. So you might as well just drive around slow. What's the point of driving well?
Final lap. Repeat.
Last lap.
The final lap.
Last lap. Okay, we've got to try something different, guys, to get past old Super Swede ahead of us. So we haven't got the speed on the straights. He is pulling away ever so slightly. Oh, how iconic is that, though? Tucked in behind a BTCC car. It just looks good. It just looks so good. We're going to have to go for our send in the final chicane. It's going to be a last lap, last corner dive. It's going to be a Timo Glock moment for the win. It's going to have to be. Around the outside. And I got so excited my headphones nearly fell off. Woohoo! Yes! I would say that was a pretty successful day, to be honest, guys.
So, let's see the final result. Everything fell into place for the new Ford driver there, and he notches up another feature race victory in the process.
Number one. Okay. Will Hoy out of the points again, so DDF bringing up the Fords. Slightly battered and bruised car there, but what can I say? Hey, look, it's the same. I'm such an idiot. Yes, get in there. Thank you, Mr. Very Important Potato.
After 2 cracking races, let's see who has benefited in the title race. So, opening up a small lead in the championship is Nissan's David Leslie.
Okay. Alright then. We're 4 points off the championship lead. 4 points. That's all it is.
And let's take a look at the Constructors' Championship.
You've been awarded a cheat code timeout. I wonder what that does. Save championship. Yes. Let's save this one. Overwrite. Yes. Memes XD. Welcome to the stream, mate. You are slightly too late. But that's not too bad.
So here we are back at Thruxton. And it'll be interesting to see how the teams have progressed compared to the first race here way back in April. The weather could be a major factor here today, with the sky threatening rain at any moment.
Yay! Thruxton in the fog, Ty, you are correct. So we're not going to do that race today because my back is killing me. Because, yeah, like I said, my rig has been reduced to a dining chair because this happened to my old chair. The back fell off. Literally, the back just snapped off completely. You can see my old chair in the background there, guys. You see it there? The back just fell off completely. So that means 2 things. Number 1, it means that it's a very cheap chair. Number 2, it means I need to go on a diet. It could be a little bit of column A, column B, to be honest with you. Okay, so let me go and put some music back on in the background as we now wrap things up, guys. We have managed to get through Croft, which is awesome. I'm so happy that we got through Croft. That was the main purpose of this stream. Can we beat Croft? And the answer is yes. We did. So happy that's over. If we didn't get through it, that would have been some serious depression, but no, that's good. That's good we did it. And we also got a 3rd position and a 1st position at Stetson as well, a double podium, which is great. So we're now only 4 points off the championship lead. We have Thruxton and I believe Knock Hill, so we only have 4 races left to go in the championship, which should make for a very nice stream next week. Obviously, this is part 4, part 5 will be next week. Can we take the championship? Actually, let me just double check. This is the good thing about TOCA 2, is you can actually go and have a look at the treks. Where are we? Okay. So, game information. Treks. Okay, so Thruxton, Silverstone, we've done that. Brands Hatch, Alton, Croft. We went to Stetson, we went back to we're going to go back to Thruxton, and then we have Knock Hill for the final round. Okay, that confirms it then. Part 5 next week will actually be on the Saturday, not the Friday. I've had to rearrange a few things recently due to real life events such as, you know, buying a house. But next week we will be going back to our normal Saturday slot. For me, Saturday morning, Friday night for you Europeans who are watching right now. Yeah, so we're going to have 2 rounds left to go. We're going to have Thruxton and we're going to have Knock Hill. 4 points off the lead of the championship. Can we do it? We'll see. We'll see. What else is going to be happening on the channel? Well, I've released my Circuit Thermalito video, which is great. I've released my Mikeps training video for front wheel drive, which is awesome. You should definitely check those out. I'm going to be doing some racing at Daytona Oval with you guys, my subscribers, next week on the Tuesday and the Wednesday. What else is going to happen? Tuesday night or Tuesday morning for you Europeans, I'm going to be going back to Tuesday Thunder with OzNZ Sim Racing. It's the KTM Crossbow at Autodrome Most. I'm looking forward to that so much. That's going to be great. It's going to be great to get racing again with the guys at OzNZ. And Thursday morning for me, Wednesday evening for you guys, I'm going to be doing my final Formula 1 1996 race. Yeah, I know the season's over already. Suzuka in the Jordan F1 1996 car. We've been off the pace, we've been terrible all season. hopefully we can get a decent result. A top 10 would be nice. If we can get a point, that would be even better, but that would have to be 6th position. That is very unlikely, considering that the field is full of aliens. Jimmy Broadbent has confirmed he will not be racing. He's going to have to pull out from the rest of the season, which is obviously just one more race. Just to other commitments, apparently, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to start wrapping things up, so let me switch it back to the camera. Thank you so much for sticking with me. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark, and it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you haven't already, don't forget to leave it a like. Say hi in chat while I'm still here. Oh, I'm glad I got the pronunciation right, Wojtek. And yeah, the tips for the TCR cars that Mike Epps gave it's amazing how much of a difference it makes. It really is. It's why he's a pro driver and a pro coach, I guess. He knows what he's talking about. But yeah, don't forget to leave the stream a like. Don't forget to say hi in chat while it's still here. Say hi in the comments if you want, if you're watching this on replay. If you made it this far on the replay, then that's for you. You deserve a medal. And subscribe to see this next week, where we hopefully wrap up the championship and just all my other sim racing content. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. You look after yourself. Let me just figure out where the button is here. There it is. I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.